Hello, happy Thursday. Welcome to News That Doesn't Suck. Today we have a humanities piece from the Omaha World Herald. Sunday, October 28th, 2018. Play aims to make a connection that lasts beyond final curtain by Betsie Freeman, one of their staff writers. Stage plays often stay with you long after you see them. You ponder the playwright's point, you debate the meaning of it with your friends, and the characters get under your skin, making you wonder what happens to them after the sets are dismantled. Handled, a world premiere comic drama opening this week at Creighton University, will feature an online outlet for those musings in a first for the school's Department of Fine and Performing Arts. The play is about what happens when a mom creates a Twitter account and a new personality for her daughter while the teen is in a mental hospital. The social media theme inspired CU Assistant Journalism Professor Brian Kockensparger to charge his software engineering class with creating apps that enhance the Handled experience. Creighton Assistant Theater Professor Amy Lane, who's directing Handled, said the play came along at just the right time for the technology and drama departments to become friends. It was kismet, a cosmic fluke of a thing, she said. Brian had gone to a conference and heard about collaboration between computer science and theater at universities, and he was inspired by it. Fate again came into play because Chicago playwright Shane Kennedy, a 1994 CU grad, had contacted Lane about the possibility of bringing the Handled script to Creighton for workshopping with young female actors. She visited the campus last fall. Just like that, the CU Theater Department was producing a world premiere show, and the software engineering students had the chance to write code to enhance a stage play, something they hadn't done before. Theatergoers and other interested parties can take advantage of 3 apps associated with Handled: a closed-circuit social media platform that allows people to interact with the performers and crew members. Page turn. A relationship-based app that lets you learn more about the play's 6 characters, and perhaps most important, a game about mental health care. After you purchase tickets, don't worry, you can get in there and everything. It's spoiler free. For the software engineering students, it's a good opportunity to see the interactions between theater and the coding world, he said in a press release. Playwright Kennedy is thrilled with the online component. Wedging in the digital element to this play is really exciting to me, she said. The characters will have extended life on social media, and there are going to be outreach elements that offer help if you are depressed. It'll be a party. I'll be a party to writing some of it over the next week or so, different side plots and continuations. She said she came up with the premise for the play as she parented her kids, who are now college students. Social media was really taking off at the time. Of course, she added, I thought, wow, if I could just run one of my kids' Facebook accounts, their life would be so much easier, she said. Of course, she added, she knew she couldn't do that because it's a really weird, controlling parenting idea, but she thought it would make a good play. Kennedy wanted to deal with mental health because many of the teens she knew, including one of her kids, had struggled with depression and other issues. She said she thinks young people these days are more vocal and forthcoming about living with mental illness than earlier generations have been. Handled reflects that opinion. Older people think that kind of thing is best handled in-house as opposed to in a public forum, she said. I'm proud of kids who are airing it out through the trees and not hiding it. Theater has been a wonderful power to entertain, but also can put a human face to these issues, starting a community dialogue about these issues and point out to people in the audience that you're not alone, Lane said. Creating a play from scratch as opposed to producing one from an established script is a rare experience for most theater people, but it's particularly uncommon for college students. CU junior Jill Smolik, who plays Melanie, the mom in Handled, collaborating with Kennedy was remarkable. Senior Haley Domagalski, who plays daughter Penny, said the internet has allowed her to see other actors' interpretations of roles she had played. For good or bad, she said, that impacts how you view your characters. The Handled situation was different. Lane is pleased to be able to offer such a rare educational experience to her students, giving them the chance to discuss a character's motivation and background with the playwright on set. Right there with them. This has been a real treat and a great opportunity for students who are going into professional theater, she said. I'm really proud of it. Really, there are two points of amusement here. First off, they really are striking on fire. Tad bit behind the curve, but they're really ahead of themselves for a college. They're really ahead of themselves, getting their getting their people that they have working on code and development, getting them to work in industry, so to speak. It's giving them some on-site work experience, which is awesome. They're really striking fire there, but really got to come back to this. Playwright Kennedy. She said she came up with the premise for the play as she parented her kids who are now in college students. Social media was really taking off at the time. I thought, wow, if I could just run my one kid's Facebook account, their life would be so much easier, she said. Of course, she added, she knew that she couldn't do that because it's a really weird, controlling parenting idea. But she thought it would make a good play. Does that fall under the broken clock, right? Twice in a day? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. You guys have a good day. And remember, your news doesn't have to make you sad if you listen to news that doesn't suck.